Oh, EPCOT Festivals. You used to be a special once-in-a-while event, but you've turned into a near year-around celebration of food, art, and entertainment. But we're not mad about that. We do, however, wonder which festivals are the best and which ones, we could skip. Hey everybody, it's Chris for AllEars TV and AllEars.net. Today we're ranking the EPCOT Festivals based on your reviews. We pulled this ranking straight from the reviews section of AllEars.net to help you decide which EPCOT Festivals are a must visit and which you can totally skip if you don't have a lot of time. Your pick for the fourth best festival in EPCOT with a rating of 7.50. EPCOT International Festival of the Arts. As the name might suggest, this festival is all about the art, be it visual, performing, or culinary. Running at the beginning of each year from January to March, you'll encounter colorful foods with artistic presentations, displays of visual art around practically every corner, and live entertainment that includes performances by Broadway stars from your favorite Disney musicals.
JJK Hughes 04 said, as an art enthusiast, this was a must-do festival. We completely enjoyed our time. I wish I had planned at least 2 days for EPCOT, but sadly, I didn't realize we would be there during the festival when I originally made our reservations.
I think the Festival of the Arts is really underrated. I think that it not only has really great food, but it also has some of my favorite activities that you can find at any of the EPCOT festivals. While you're there during Festival of the Arts, make sure you check out Chock full of Characters. It is a really cool way to see Disney characters sprinkled throughout their world showcase in the country that they belong in.
The photo opportunities are probably the best at this festival out of all of them. They've got photo booths that put you inside of famous paintings, and the food presentations are truly beautiful.
While you find that every EPCOT festival has its fans, one of these fests had to come out in last today, and this was it. An anonymous reviewer explained why they gave it 5 out of 10 stars, saying, not as good as Food and Wine, but still one of the better festivals. Now, this was not a bad review, but that is a low rating. Some people have really high standards when it comes to handing out stars in reviews, so if you love EPCOT International Festival of the Arts, we need you to chime in over at AllEars.net. Your fellow viewers are counting on your expertise to help them have the best experience possible in Walt Disney World.
I think Festival of the Arts, or FARTS as some people eloquently put it, is definitely the festival that has the most to do. You've got the Broadway performers, you've got art exhibits, you've got interactive art activities, scavenger hunts, the Chock characters in all the different countries, so it's really fun for kids because there's more to do than just eat and drink.
The pros. With creative photo booths set up all around EPCOT, you can make your own art by literally stepping into a painting for a photo. And as reviewer JJK Hughes 04 put it, the photo ops were fantastic putting you into the artwork. This festival is all about the art, from chalk murals to artist booths. This is an art lover's paradise. Paying close attention to the aesthetics, chefs create some very beautiful dishes for this particular festival. The cons? If EPCOT festivals and food are inseparable to you, you might find this festival the least satisfying since it has fewer booths than other festivals. If you only planned a single day for EPCOT, you may find it frustrating having to choose between the fun art activities and the usual EPCOT rides and attractions. You mentioned feeling disoriented by how different things look during this festival in particular, having art booths, food booths, photo opportunities, chalk art, and more all going on at once. Your pick for the third best festival in EPCOT with a rating of 7.86. EPCOT International Food and Wine Festival. Debuting in 1995, this festival featured a live appearance in its second year by none other than cooking legend Julia Child herself. A who's who of famous chefs followed in subsequent years, putting EPCOT on the map as a true destination for those obsessed with fine foods.
Carl JD said, my wife and I have traveled 2 years in a row for this festival. We love it. There is something for everyone here. We always make sure to try something from every country.
Real hot take here, This is probably lower down on my list of all of the festivals just because I love the theming of the other ones so much. That being said, the food is, without a doubt, it's excellent.
Yes, the food is great, but even more importantly, this festival is home to Eat to the Beat, the mini music festival within Food and Wine that features performances by amazing throwback acts from the 80s, 90s, and 2000s. Let me hear you say Taylor Dane.
A reviewer named Phyllis Rankin seconded those sentiments and told us, "My family and I love to go to the Food and Wine Festival. We love experiencing different types of food, and this is a perfect selection. You also have the bonus of the Eat to the Beat concerts, which is an added bonus because it's free." One thing that did come up in your reviews is that while the festival is included in the price of park admission, the food offerings of small bites can really add up if you're making a meal of them all around Epcot, especially since they're all in the $4 to $10 range. On the positive side of that, a reviewer named Deb Q said, "The variety of food and drink was amazing, and it is nice that the portions that they give you aren't so huge. You could try a lot throughout the day and not get so full. We wish we could have tried more."
Pro tip, if you want to stay on a fixed budget at Food and Wine or at any of the Epcot festivals, consider using one of the wearable Disney gift card wristlets that are offered at Epcot. You can activate one for as little as $15 and use it to pay for your food at each of the booths. Plus, it's a cute, fun accessory.
One of my favorite days of the year, minus 2020, which we're not talking about, is the day I get to go to Epcot's Food and Wine Festival, and I get to eat delicious treats, and I get to listen to Boys to Men at the Eat to the Beat concert series. It's one of my favorite days. Food and Wine is the OG. You need to respect it because it's what started all of this.
The pros. Julia Child was one of the earliest celebrity chefs to appear at the festival, but in recent years, we've seen appearances by Carla Hall, Buddy Valastro, Jamie Dean, and Art Smith. This festival is all about delicious food. Reviewer Sandib said, "My favorite time of year to go is fall because of this event. It's a great way to try different types of food from all over the world. You get free entertainment and some of yesterday's hottest musical artists like Boys to Men and Big Bad Voodoo Daddy in Epcot, included in your park ticket. The cons? It's expensive, and this is something to keep in mind with the festivals in general. Those small plates add up quickly. This is the festival during hurricane season in Florida. If you want to attend this festival in particular, there's no way around that fact. There are some heavier foods at this festival, and you may love this festival for that exact reason, but on a very hot day, especially since this festival now starts in July, you may wish for something lighter until it starts to cool down some in the fall." And your pick for the second best festival in Epcot with a rating of 9.35, Epcot International Festival of the Holidays. The holiday season brings Walt Disney World to life in very special ways, and Epcot's celebration is especially meaningful, considering it features holiday traditions of all 11 World Showcase nations. Taste of Epcot International Festival of the Holidays brings you the sights, sounds, and flavors of the holiday season as celebrated by cultures near and far. Live music, seasonal food and beverage specialties, and the legendary Candlelight Processional round out this very special Epcot Festival, which celebrates a very special time of year.
AJ Robb said, "Got to see a few of the storytellers this year. Each one was great. China, Mexico, America, and Japan. The American stop was our favorite with the singers. Just beautiful voices."
The storytellers from different nations are a perfect way to celebrate the holidays in World Showcase. While my family and I celebrate Christmas, I think it's important for us to be exposed to the customs and traditions of other cultures. And I can't think of anywhere else you can really do that all in one place like you can at Festival of the Holidays.
I actually think this is my least favorite festival. Now, don't get me wrong, I love a cookie crawl, but all the festivals have good food, so I'm forced to base my decision on something else, and that's entertainment. And I frankly like the entertainment more at the other festivals, and you've got things like the Eat to the Beat concerts and the Broadway performers than the Candlelight Processional. That said, if you want to feel very Christmassy, you're gonna have a good time.
The candlelight processional Molly speaks of is actually a holiday tradition that started in Disneyland back in 1960, when actor Dennis Morgan read excerpts from the biblical Christmas story, along with classic hymns performed by a choir composed of Disneyland cast members. With the celebrity narrator each night, the tradition continues in Disneyland to this day, and when Magic Kingdom opened in 1971, they brought a version to that park. In 1994, the processional moved to EPCOT, where it remains a key component of EPCOT International Festival of the Holidays. But that doesn't mean everyone who visits this festival is a fan of the processional. A reviewer named CastleFan told us, "I agreed to attend this event because my co-traveler wanted to attend it. Thank goodness we used the dining seat guarantee because there were mobs of people waiting to get in. I am not a Christian, so the excessive ecclesiastical sermon was annoying. The singing was nice, but the only professional singers, as far as I could tell, were the American singers." They're referencing Voices of Liberty. "The orchestra was lovely, as was our narrator, Neil Patrick Harris. I doubt I will use my EPCOT time to attend again, however."
Pro tip, if you're interested in attending the candlelight processional at EPCOT, consider a dining package that provides guests with either lunch or dinner at select EPCOT restaurants and guaranteed seating to the very popular candlelight processional holiday spectacular. In the past, participating restaurants have included Via Napoli, Spice Road Table, Rose and Crown Dining Room, and many more.
In my book, there is no more magical time to go to Disney World than during the holidays, so of course the Festival of the Holidays is especially magical. That being said, I do also find that because it is a shorter festival and it is during one of the busiest times of year, that this is probably one of the more crowded festivals on our list.
The pros. This festival showcases holidays around the world and makes for a perfect way to celebrate your own. The famous cookie crawl should say it all. This festival is focused on the sweet treats. The candlelight processional features a rotating cast of celebrities who read the Christmas story during this epic Disney Parks holiday tradition. The cons? The holidays are busy in Walt Disney World already, but with the addition of events like the candlelight processional, you'll want to consider a dining package to ensure you have a seat. Taking in all of the entertainment options at this festival is especially time-consuming. And whether you enjoy a dining package or choose to wait in the general viewing area for the processional, you'll want to set aside almost an entire day for this experience. So consider several days in EPCOT to truly take advantage of all the offerings. If you don't celebrate Christmas, you might find it annoying that the Festival of the Holidays is mainly a celebration of Christmas. And your pick for the best EPCOT Festival, coming in with a rating of 9.38, is EPCOT International Flower and Garden Festival. We have this festival to thank for starting this festival craze at EPCOT. Starting in 1994, this festival invites you to stroll through beautifully manicured gardens and discover topiary sculptures of your favorite Disney characters around every turn at this celebration of horticulture. The menus at this festival spotlight fresh produce and deliver delicious creative dishes with a focus on the healthy and wholesome.
This is the festival of fresh fruit and vegetables, which might sound boring, but when it's springtime in Epcot and the butterflies are flying around the gardens and you smell all the beautiful flowers, you'll be swept away by the magic of nature, and I bet this will be your favorite festival also.
Disney Diner said, particularly good were the scallops in Canada, the goat cheese tart in France, the pizza in Italy, the red green tomatoes and blue crab at the Arbor, and especially the lobster tail at the Citrus Blossom. Best drinks were the Italian limoncello margarita, the French Kir framboise, the Moroccan desert rose, and the UK English rose.
Oh, this is just my absolute favorite of all of the festivals. It is everything floral, so of course that really speaks to my soul. I do also think that the food is particularly refreshing and yummy. And while you're there, make sure to check out the topiaries around the park. They're absolutely beautiful. Also, don't sleep on the gardens. Those are some really awesome, really unique things that you can see during this festival.
People love the food at this festival, and most of your reviews are just lists of your favorite dishes. One anonymous reviewer pointed out the risotto balls with sauce in Italy, but added, delicious but a bit pricey. Again, these small plate offerings do add up, so be aware of this. You can always check out the festival menus ahead of time on AllEars.net. We have comprehensive lists of every menu item, including our opinions on them. So be sure to take advantage of that resource and plan ahead so you don't end up spending all your money on the first booth you see. But even if you do end up choosing at random, you really can't go too wrong. As another anonymous reviewer put it simply, such good food.
Flower and Garden is my favorite festival. The food is my favorite of all the festivals. It's lighter and fresher. They use lots of fruits and produce, and you can eat so much more because it's not as hearty and heavy of food. Plus the topiaries are absolutely gorgeous. I love walking around looking at all of them, and it's just a great time of year. I love this festival. It's wonderful.
The pros. It takes more than 1 full year and about 24,000 cast member hours to prepare for the annual festival, and they create 2 of each topiary in case one needs to be replaced. 100 EPCOT horticulturists maintain topiaries and other festival displays. A really beautiful and serene butterfly exhibit is included in the admission price. The garden is really celebrated at this festival, with fresh produce being the focus of every dish. The cons? Again, you said the food offerings of small plates were irresistible, but those costs added up fast. You said you wished that some of the dishes at this festival would stick around after the festival was over and become permanent menu selections somewhere in the park. You actually complained that there was too much to choose from, making it confusing what to pick from the menus. And that does it for your ranking of the festivals in EPCOT Center. What did you think of this list? Did your favorite festival make it to the top of the list, or did you feel like your fellow viewers got the ratings all wrong? Well, head over to AllEars.net to leave your reviews for everything Disney parks related. Hotels, restaurants, rides, well, now festivals, and more. You have the power to change this list right now by leaving your own review, and who knows, your opinions may be included in a future episode. If you like this video, please go ahead and click on that thumbs up. Be sure to stay tuned to AllEars TV and AllEars.net for more Disney news. Follow us on social media at AllEars.net. New to the channel? Check out our other AllEars videos right here. And please subscribe to AllEars.net, and don't forget the little notification bell so you immediately get notified when we post a new video. This is Chris for AllEars TV. See you next time.